The invite had arrived 3 weeks earlier, heavy cream paper, embossed gold letters, the kind that screamed money and intention. Ethan Cross, CEO of Crosswell Industries, had stared at it longer than he cared to admit. Engagement party of Olivia Hart. His ex. The woman who had once sworn she'd build an empire with him, then walked away when the climb got too steep. Now she was engaged to a venture capitalist whose face smiled from business magazines. Declining the invitation would look like weakness. Showing up alone would look worse. So, against every instinct, Ethan decided on the one thing he never mixed with business: deception wrapped in elegance. He needed a fake date. Someone believable. Someone magnetic. Someone who would make Olivia question everything without Ethan saying a word. That's how Maya entered the equation. Maya Reed was not part of Ethan's world: no boardrooms, no champagne launches, no strategic alliances. She was a branding consultant he'd met months ago during a late-night pitch rescue, sharp-witted, effortlessly composed, with eyes that saw through titles and straight into intent. When he asked her, bluntly, to accompany him as his date to an engagement party of all places, she laughed first, then paused. She didn't ask about money. She asked why. Ethan surprised himself by telling the truth: how Olivia had left, how success came after heartbreak, how this night wasn't about revenge but dignity. Maya agreed on one condition: no pretending to be someone she wasn't. He agreed, not realizing how much that promise would cost him. The night of the party unfolded in a grand hotel ballroom bathed in warm light and whispers. When Maya stepped out of the car, conversation inside slowed as if the room sensed a shift. She wore emerald green, not flashy, not desperate, confident. Heads turned. Eyes lingered. Ethan felt something unfamiliar tighten in his chest. This wasn't a performance. This was presence. As they entered, hands intertwined naturally, the whispers grew louder. Olivia noticed. Of course she did. Her smile faltered just enough to be seen. The venture capitalist fiancé stiffened, his eyes calculating. Maya didn't cling to Ethan or play the role of an accessory. She moved like she belonged, laughing easily, speaking intelligently, disarming executives with warmth and humor. People leaned in. People remembered her name. And Ethan, who had spent years controlling rooms with strategy and authority, realized Maya was doing something far more dangerous: she was captivating them without trying. When Olivia finally approached, champagne glass trembling slightly, the tension was electric. Introductions were polite. Too polite. Olivia's gaze flicked between Ethan and Maya, searching for cracks, for rehearsed lines. There were none. Maya spoke honestly, praised Ethan's discipline, not his wealth, his integrity, not his status. Olivia heard the difference. It landed hard. The spotlight that was meant to celebrate an engagement had quietly shifted. Laughter followed Maya. Attention followed her. Respect followed her. And somewhere between the speeches and the clinking glasses, Ethan realized the truth he hadn't planned for: this wasn't fake anymore. The jealousy in Olivia's eyes wasn't his victory. Maya's confidence wasn't an act. And the way the room responded to her wasn't strategy, it was authenticity. As the night wound down and guests spilled into the city lights, Ethan thanked Maya, genuinely. She smiled, knowing. You didn't need a fake date, she said softly. You needed someone real. And with that, she walked away, leaving Ethan standing still. The CEO who had won the room lost the act, and discovered that the most powerful presence in the room wasn't money, status, or revenge, but truth.